Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, I'm your girl, Brandy Yvonne. Here on my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows, y'all. This video, we are talking Married at First Sight. You can see it on the screen. This is season 17, episode 15, titled HoneySpoonin. Before we get into it, please do not hesitate to click that thumbs up button, y'all. Please subscribe to the channel because this is still a growing channel. Also, comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode. And don't forget to share this video where you like to share your content. Hit me on Twitter at Brandy Yvonne. Okay. Anywho, so y'all do be sharing, so I appreciate that. This is gonna be a quick video. Y'all almost got this in a short last night, but I was too tired. And I definitely was about to do a full-length review because the episode gave absolutely nothing. This is gonna be real quick because I'm watching Ready to Love. Okay. And it's Friday. Anyway, and this is not gonna be my traditional style of reviewing. And I hate to come in here and rant and complain about Married at First Sight every week because this is what we got and we got to work with what we got. But it's just very hard to work with. Okay. So, we're not going to go through scene by scene. Okay. We're just going to talk about couple by couple. Claire is over here talking about she trying to call Cameron and he's sleeping, he resting, he not answering. Girl, ain't they broke up? Didn't they say they was going to divorce? Okay. Becca and Austin went down to Pennsylvania, right? To see, I think they went to Philly actually, to see Austin's grandma. They must be doing intimacy exercises, but that's not about to happen down to grandma's house. Then Austin talking about his cat. They had cats at the aunt and uncle's house. And so he had allergies because he thinking that's going to buy him some time. If he said he got allergies, okay, and he can't be getting it on in their grandma's house, he just don't want that lady, y'all. He just don't want her. We did see, what's the girl name? Chloe and Michael go on their honeymoon. Now, maths, y'all, oh, y'all wrong for this. So Michael and Chloe didn't get to go down to Mexico like everybody else did. They had to go down the street in Colorado to some resort. It looked nice though. It looked like they had a good time. Looked like they weren't there but a night or two. Maybe they spent the weekend. I don't know. Now, Michael, he liked to pack all his stuff. He had the Louis Vuitton bags. Michael packed worse than me. I thought I was a bad packer because I like to have all my options. But Michael had all his closet in them bags. And Chloe's like, she ain't got all this in her bag. Now, they did something where they had to walking up these mountains and stuff. And she said she's scared of heights. I would not have done it. They did a massage. Okay, they did a full body massages together. And Michael did massage our girl Chloe. She said, come over here and massage me. Chloe want to be touched and teased. Okay, she's ready. Chloe's ready. She's tired of being lonely. Okay, that's what Chloe's giving. Then, he did tell her, hey, I didn't tell my mama about this because she already knew about the first bride who abandoned me at the altar. And I didn't want to burden her about this time because she's going to be like, why are you doing this again? But he did tell his sister and tell the sister not to tell the mama. Chloe trusted his judgment on that, right? Then we did see them have like a dinner, and Chloe started, because she be having her panic attacks. She was having them all down to the bed all through the night. And she was like, oh, I can't do this. Like, we're about to go to the real world. And Michael know what to say, y'all. I put that on Twitter. Michael got away with words. Like, Michael was making me like him. And that's not my style. First of all, he ain't got enough melanin for me. And aesthetic, but I was like, you know what? Michael is the homie. Like the way he was telling her, like, I'm gonna be there for you. I may not know exactly what to do to support you, but I'm up. The way he just worded it, the way he articulates, I said, come through, Michael. It's like the way it's not articulate. It's the way he put his words together, y'all. Michael be coming through. So anyway, what is happening? Anyway, then, they good. She said, he's being so selfless, saying that, she doesn't have to be worried and like she can just trust him and not worry about everybody else. Like she does not used to like putting herself first, basically. And he's telling her like, hey, you put yourself first. They also talked about their upbringing. He grew up in the LA area, Anaheim, which I figured he looks like an LA guy. And she grew up in, was it Santa Fe or Fremont? Somewhere like that. New Mexico. Anyway, y'all, let me put this phone on silent. Anywho, Okay, that enough of them. Like they got the little honeymoon, but we already said we not waiting for them to go through the whole process. So if they got a little cheap, quick honeymoon down the street, that's what they gotta get. Now, when it comes to these two right here behind the screen, now I put them on the screen because they're the only thing keeping this episode interesting. And this lady, let me go over here. This lady, let me just scoot over for her. This lady over here, right here, this lady over here, she was getting on my nerves on that after party. She was getting on my nerves, okay? Now, mind you, in the episode, they trying to do this like discussion, and she talking about how he made her feel at the wedding, how he didn't want to have no fun, and people coming up to her saying like, "Oh, are you having fun? Is that your husband?" And they got a talking stick, and he's like, "Oh, you sure you want to do that without the stick?" First of all, he be gaslighting the hell out of that lady. Then she don't say what she really need to say. Pastor Cal comes, he's showing them their audition tapes, and hers is pretty much she's the same person. His, he had on the same old tied blue plaid shirt, first of all. Then he talking about, yeah, I'm willing to put myself, for like basically put people ahead of himself, and he's willing to stick with the process. He's willing to do all the stuff, which is not what he's saying now. So she's like, that is not the same guy. And then Pastor Casting still couldn't get all the truth out of her. I feel like this girl is not being honest about what's really going on. She is not really being forthcoming. Like, girl, you said he acted one way on camera and another way off camera. Like, tell Pastor Cal, like, she's not saying everything it really is. And that's the part that's pissing me off. So then we get down to the after party, right? And she over there drilling the hell out of Austin because Austin said they didn't get it popping with Becca down to the grandma house. And she was like, yeah, Becca said you said this and that, and you wouldn't do anything with her. And why is it just so hard for you to have sex with her? Why don't you just do it? So then Austin over there getting defensive. He having to defend himself. I feel like Emily thinks she co-hosting with Keisha Knight Pulliam. And I'm like, girl, you was not the co-host here. Then when Chloe was talking about how Michael said he didn't tell his mama that he's still in this process, even though he got dumped at the altar. And Austin said, that's good. You trust in his judgment. Emily's like, oh, well, I would think like, does that mean he has something to hide? Like, girl, I wouldn't do that. Like Emily has so much negativity things. I mean, so much negative. Sorry. She has so much negative things, so many negative things to say about everybody else. And it's like, girl, you are in the worst marriage. You are in the worst. Then she over there talking about, oh, her and what's the girl named Claire bonding because both of their men are trying to treat them like friends and put them in the friend zone. Cameron and Claire don't count. They've been divorced. We already saw it. Like, no. And Claire was trying to talk to her about like, he's silencing you, girl, and all this. But Emily, speak up for yourself. Like, worry about yourself. You got enough to worry about what you got going on. So you don't really need to be commenting on everybody else. That was my main issue with this episode and the after party altogether. Like, that's the only reason I came on this video for y'all is to say that part really is Emily. I'm gonna need you to worry about you and Brennan and not worry about everybody else. I really need you to do that. Like ASAP. And when they was talking to Pastor Cal, and yes, this video is all over the place, it's all out of order because I just needed to get the thoughts out and give y'all this video, okay? So we can stay consistent at the Brandy Yvonne channel, okay? So I'm also gonna do a little short on sisters, so stay tuned for that. It won't be no extended video because y'all know I don't review sisters. Okay, I don't have the patience. But kudos to y'all who do review sisters, though. There's some good sisters reviewers out there, okay? Check out Ask Shayna McD. JB Says What, okay? It's some really good sisters reviews out there. Anywho, what was I saying, y'all? I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something else about Emily. Oh, yeah, when Emily was talking to Pastor Cal with Brennan, and Pastor Cal, because, Emily said, Brennan want to be friends. And remember how he was saying, we don't want to muddy the lines of friendship and a relationship. Y'all are there for a marriage. So what are you talking about? So Pastor Cal was like, don't use the F word. As soon as y'all say y'all want to be friends in this process, it's a wrap. He said, no, you didn't sign up to be friends. Take that out. He said, take that off the table right now. Emily said she was ready to move forward. Brennan act like he was, but he not. And I just want Brennan to like be really exposed at this point. Like, I'm tired of watching this. Like, why haven't the producer stepped in? Like, what is he really doing to her off camera or saying? Because she does look like she's always scared to say what it really is because she is scared of the consequences. Like that's what her body language and her face be giving. But then on the after party, you got a whole hell of a lot to say about everybody else's stuff. That's the part I didn't like. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Hopefully the episodes get better, y'all. We gonna stick beside Married at First Sight, unfortunately. But it's hard. It's really hard, okay? When you got these jokers right here, it is really, really hard. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And make sure y'all come back to the Ready Yvonne channel tonight for the new Ready to Love review. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.